Hi guys, welcome back to Melissa Loves Orchids. So today I don't know if I'm going to add this to the back of the other video or if I'm going to do this separately, but today we went to Quest Orchid. With my friend Odalis, and we went to go visit the Quest family. So in case you don't know, here is their information. And I bought a beautiful plant that I'm going to show you in a second. But that, I hope you enjoy that video. It was a little toasty today. It was, I think it was 90 in the morning, like at 10. So imagine as the day progressed, it was toastier or more toasty. I can't even describe. Basically, when I got home, I had to change completely, shower. And then I came home, I made dinner early because I have class, exercise class that I'm going to teach at 6:30. What time is it now? It's 4:30. So I have time to do whatever I have to do. I put in a video. It's still here. It's still here. Anyways, I put in a video of a nice little visitor that we had. And nice little meaning very sarcastic, big and annoying. Huge iguana. I think this one is on the smaller side, maybe 3.5 feet. I've had bigger ones. I've had 4.5, 5 feet. And I'm 5'3", so that's pretty big. And I'm not afraid of them, and I know that they don't want to get close to me, but I know that they like to eat buds and eat the flowers. So I'm really hoping that they don't get daring. Oh, it's gonna rain. Mind you, it just watered. The Miami weather. Anyways, so I want to show you my plant. I was very excited to walk around. There's so many that I wanted. So many. They had one that is not coming out yet, but it was like an original Hauserman cross or something. I can't remember the name now, but if I find the name, because they had one, I will insert a picture and show you, just to remind you of what it was. It was the most beautiful sunsetty colors, and Odalis and I were drooling, and we said we need this one. But of course, you know, when you make a hybrid, you gotta wait. Orchids take a long time, so they weren't ready to sell it yet. But they, I think, could they possibly have said a couple of years? I don't know. But we're gonna call back and see if maybe they have any divisions that they want to sell, and we're gonna keep doing that with Odalis and I, and get. And you know what? If I tell you the name of it, they might not have enough for us. So I'll show you the picture, and that's it for now. And when they come out, I'll let you guys know. But what a nice establishment. It was a family-run small business. So so basically it is maybe what, 19-20 minutes away from me. So if I'm going to Homestead, it'll take me 30-35 minutes, just because it's just like far. But if you go into the city, it's more north of where I live, and it's basically 20 minutes away. So 20 minutes, and you basically turn into a home, and then you drive through the driveway into the back, and then you see the orchid houses. They have a Vanda house only with Vandas, and then they have one that has their new crosses and things like that. And then they have, I think, three or four really big ones that you can look through and choose whatever you want to buy. So they specialize in cattleyas. They're well known for their huge fragrance cattleyas that are amazing. I honestly was amazed at the size. Like, you know, cattleyas, they easily reach 8 inches wide. I mean, big cattleyas. And then I would point out, oh my God, this is so big. And he's like, this one is still small compared to how they can get. And so it was really a nice experience. They were very much willing to give us the tour. and tell us a little bit about how they grow there and how they started. And I really love how they have all their family names on all the orchids. They name them after the family members, the niece, the nephew, the grandfather, the grandmother, the mother. I mean, they all have, you know, so I looked at the names. I'm like, oh, who's this? Oh, that's my nephew, or this is, you know, what. It's so cute, so cute. So the tour was by the owner's sons. So Yolanda Cuesta and Mr. Cuesta, and I don't remember his first name right now, but I'm sure it was all over the plants. They are the owners, and then their son, I think they have 3 sons, or is it 2 sons and a daughter? I'm not exactly sure, but the younger son was the one that was guiding us around, giving us a tour, and his name is Gabriel, and he was very nice. So by any chance he watches, thank you. That was really awesome. I learned so much, and it was just, you just made my wish list so much longer. It's funny because I'm like, oh, I got my number 1 on the wish list. Now the wish list has just grown, and I think that's the problem when you think, okay, I'm getting a handle on my obsession. No. So I found today, this one is the first one that that I spotted, and I saw the flower, and I was like taken aback. And it just so happens that I put it in our little orchid chat with all of our orchid friends, and Roxy has it. It looks a little different, but when I saw this, I said, that flower is spectacular, and it has a fragrance. Yes. So good. So another thing that was nice when I went to pay, it was, you know, they staked her up, they cleaned her up a little bit, they put her in this nice little bag. I mean, really, really good service, attention to details. So, you know, you appreciate that. And let me show you her tag. So this is called BLC Talon Lambert Big, and the cross is Wyanite Leopard and Tenebrosa. So I have another, Tenebrosa cross, but this one really was, in my eyes, beautiful. It has a nice growth pattern. Look at the monstrosity, oh my gosh, of a plant that I took home. Hey guys, I'm still here. Can you see me? So I'm just like, I'm so excited. I love it. I'm trying to do the quality versus quantity thing, and I'm trying to really pick out things that really rock my boat and really are special, and then I don't feel bad coming home with one really special one rather than 4 right? So that's what I'm saying today. Who knows what I'll say tomorrow. So guys, what do you think? Tenebrosa and Wyanite Leopard. So I had a Wyanite Leopard, and it's spotted, and you could see here on the bottom on the sepals here, you could see how there is spots here and here, and then there's veining on the petals. So beautiful petals, spotting on the sepals, wonderful scent. I mean, this color combination is so pretty, so pretty. So they also said that this flower lasts quite a long time, like a month. And I'm like, okay, wait, long lasting flower, heavily fragranced, nice growth pattern. Look at this. And I can't tell you the price because I don't know if I got a different price than what they're selling it for. I think I did, so I can't tell you what the price is, because you're gonna get it, you know, it depends on where you get it from, the size, it depends on the individual plant. But I think I got a great bargain for this, and I was really happy to look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now I talked to them about what do I do now, because as you can see, this one wants to be out of here, and I see new root tips, and so I immediately wanted to ask them, what do I do? Let me know. And they're like, this one needs repotting. I would wait until it finishes blooming, or you can do it now because it's already in bloom. So I heard that sometimes it makes the blooms shorter, and they're like, this one this one's a, you know, whatever. So I think I got the green light if I want to repot now. I'm crossing my fingers because I think that pretty much root wise there are so many roots. I don't know how I'm going to fit it in the pot number 1. So I'm going to show you the pots that I am considering, so you can leave it in the comments and let me know if you think it's a good idea. So give me 1 second. Okay, so these are the 2 that I had in mind. So this one's a little bit less in diameter, but just a very little bit. But this one is deeper. This one is basically very wide and shallow. So I had a conversation with them about the style that I am taking now on growing, and I am I'm happy with what they told me. They also grow in inorganic medium. They grow in rock, just plain rock. I don't think it was lava rock, because he says that even lava rock retains a little bit of water, but lava rock sounds great. And they grow in just straight gravel rock. So I'll show you the kind of things that we have in here in this media. That's it. So it was cool. And there is some charcoal. So this is the first option. It seems like it's already growing out of there, but remember, if I stand it up and I position it correctly so that the new growth is more towards the middle and the old growth is kind of against the wall, I think I could get a couple years out of this. Maybe I can find a way to get these all huddled up if it wants to, who knows. But I'm just so excited with this plant, and I know I don't seem excited, I'm just exhausted because it's just hot. And I'm not gonna complain about it because I don't want to be living in Alaska either. So it's just hot and it's okay. This is the other choice, and I'm leaning towards this one only because it's a little wider. And if I put her all the way, see how it looks like I have a little bit of extra room? I don't think I want to go bigger. And then I told him, I go, what do I do with all these roots? He's like, maybe just wet them and then just kind of wrap them around there. And he's like, but if you need to cut some, it's okay. So I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to cut. I'm gonna definitely look and see the ones that are not looking good. I might cut, you know, obviously. But look at this new growth right here. I'm really excited. Tell me what you guys think. I didn't want to make this a long video, but I did want to give you my 2 cents and kind of ask you about the pots. And that's it. That's it today. So if you are living in Miami, if you go to, oh my goodness, if you go to the shows and you see Quest, I actually told him, I saw you when I won my award. I saw you guys there, and you have beautiful plants, but I was overwhelmed that day. I said I couldn't do anything else but you know, make my video and take my plant home and all that. But I told him, I said, wow, you guys are impressive. Because the thing is that, you know, you get a lot of growers that are resellers. That's fine. But it's really nice to get something homegrown from a small business, from a family that cares so much, that loves so much about orchids. And that's what you're gonna get if you go to Quest. So that's it. That's my input. That's my 2 cents on my trip to, and Olali's got like 3 beautiful plants. I wish, I'm gonna ask her if I have permission to show them. Maybe I could at least show you a picture, because you will be impressed. The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ones that she got. And honestly, if I didn't have more fairs that I know are coming around the corner, I would have gone a little bit more crazy. But I said to myself, I'm gonna exhibit self-control, and I will choose one that really, really knocks my socks off, and that's what I will go home with. And that's what I did. So yay, just sticking to my guns. I wanted one, and I had 2. I took 2 to pay, and I was like, and I said, no, I'm gonna listen to reason, and I'm gonna just choose one special one, and don't think about quantity, just pick one. So that's what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. If you are a member, thank you again. I'm planning a live really soon by the end of this week, so we can do a live and we can talk. And I have another video coming up. The video that's coming up is, or I don't know if I put it out before this one, it's Ophi again. It's Carlos from Ophi, the Ophi team. My neighbor is running away from something. Maybe it's the iguana. Anyway, so it's how to properly apply fertilizer. So we learned all about what the fertilizers have, all the chemistry behind it, and which kind of fertilizers that you can use. If you haven't seen that video, you need to click on it. You need to listen. And as the feedback that I've been getting is that it's so, let's just say, juicy with information that sometimes it requires a second viewing. And if that's what it requires, like I saw it 3 times, and I'm still like taking notes and saying, is that what he said? Let me, you know. and taking notes and adjusting, because sometimes, you know, you don't have the opportunity to have all of that, you know, knowledge. And then it's funny because I talk to Carlos all the time and I didn't remember all those things. So very important that, you know, take some notes, ask questions. And if you have more questions, you can call them at the shop and they will love to answer your questions, ship you supplies, all that stuff. So then after that, after the application comes the pest control. So we're going to talk about thrips, we're going to talk about fungus, and all of those things, some of them organic remedies, some of them heavy chemical, whatever it is that you could use in your garden to help you. So really interesting there. So anyways, that's really it. This is only a 7-minute video, one whole plant, and that's it. I hope you guys can take the video.